besides the point, I have a lot of stuff to go over in a very short period of time, so get ready, it's Thursday! Hi, I'm gonna try to get everything that I've missed all in one video. This is me cosplaying as Moaning Myrtle in my bathtub. And now this is me talking in my best British accent that's really, really cockney, talking about a question somebody asked about how we feel about the upcoming new movie and how we feel about the series finally coming to an end. And I expect the new movie to be wonderful, and I expect to see it in IMAX and see every pore on Harry Potter's face while I'm at it. But I know that when the last movie's over and everything's wrapped up and finished, I know I'm going to feel like I'm losing a friend, because that's how I felt when I finished the last book. Am I Australian? It sounds Australian. Doesn't it sound Australian? Whatever. I should really start doing, like, you know, scripts for these things, because I just go in not knowing what the crap I'm going to talk about, and usually just sit here for like 20 minutes just mumbling to myself about what I'm going to say next. My British accent, it is not so good, so I'm going to do Russian because I'm very good, yes? I've been doing for 9 months straight, cannot stop. So, Russian for the rest of the video to make up my sucky British. British? British. Yes, when I finished the last book, I felt like I was losing a friend, and when I closed the back cover, and I shed a tear. It was sad. I also did not answer another question by somebody. They asked what our favorite recipe is, a Harry Potter recipe, and I have not cooked very many, but one I really, really liked was some butterbeer, and we used butterscotch syrup, a little bit of butter, and some cream soda, and it was delicious. The first cup, the rest of it was disgusting. You were like, oh my god, why am I drinking this? Oh my goodness. Let me just fix that back. Put that back up there. I'm gonna show you guys something. I use a tripod, but my camera doesn't fit my tripod. I don't know if you can see that, but it's taped to my tripod. It's just taped on there. It's pretty. Where's my accent? I don't know. I really enjoyed that I switched with the We Are the Weapon channel. If you did not see that, you can go in the sidebar, and it will be there waiting for you to click the link. Somebody asked what our favorite scene from the book is, and I only have one thing to tell you. Oh my god, are you insane? It is very difficult for me to pick one scene from the book, so I'm not going to. I'm going to pick several, and I'm sorry. Okay, my favorite book is The Goblet of Fire, and I really, really love the last, one of the last scenes in the maze, because it is so intense, and you're like, holy crap, this maze is insane, and you're like, oh my god, is he going to make it? And then he gets transported to a graveyard, and you're like, oh my god, what's going on? Did he get out of my laboratory? Anyway, but another one of my favorite scenes is one I always cry at, and it is in the 6th book, where, you know, somebody dies. For our viewers that have not finished reading the book, what is wrong with you? Go finish reading right now. Why are you watching this? Go finish reading now. Go. Go. Pause this. Pause. Go read. Alright, are you back? You finished all the books? Took you a long time. I'm glad you're back though. Dumbledore died. And in the 7th one of my favorite parts is, it's at the end of the book and the house elves are coming in and they're like, huzzah, yeah, and then the only curse word in all of the books is said, and you're like, oh my goodness, and that is where I started crying in the 7th one, when Mrs. Weasley is fighting with Bellatrix Lestrange, and she curses, and I'm like, you show her, Mrs. Weasley! One of my other favorite scenes is where one of the twins loses their ear, and they just keep cracking jokes, because the jokes they are so funny, and I'm like, ha-ha! You have bested your brother! You're holy like a saint! Ha-ha! As far as I know, that is all I needed to catch up with. So the theme for this week is we get to talk about whatever we want. And like I said, I gave blood this week. Let's see if we can see it again, like my gross bruise. Oh man! It was so much fun. I think I'm gonna lose my accent now because it's getting annoying. It was so much fun because when they were making me bleed a large amount of blood, I was just thinking about what it would be like to just be sitting there, like have a cut, like a deep cut, and be bleeding that much blood, how much I would be freaking out. But since it's in this environment with these people and you know it's gonna happen, like it's just nothing. Alright, take my blood, yeah, that's cool, I'm down. But it also felt really good and was really fun to me because of what I was doing. I think giving blood is really important because I know several people that have needed blood and they're only alive today because of it. And so few people give blood. I mean, what, like 5% of healthy Americans give blood when, you know, there's so many more people out there that need it every single day. And so my thing for this week is I want you all to go out and find somewhere to give blood as soon as possible. If you were 17 years old or older, go and give blood and make somebody live. I mean, that's what Harry Potter's about, is loving people so much you're willing to give part of yourself for them. So go out, do your good deed for the month, and go out and give blood, and it would make me really happy, and it would make you really happy too. Just go out and make somebody live. Have a nice week!